Yeah, you'd have liked it as well, darling. That's seating. I don't think you want to sit down. Maybe not as brutal as this. I hope not. Stick a gun there, sit down again. Just bag all money behind bar and stand there and sketch.
Simply love. Oh, don't eat it too big.
Why don't that surprise me?
Puts the ball like my cat. Sure we're not bunkering? Yeah. Hey up, Dale boy. I don't want to glass that. Pour it up.
Well, it's something out of the cocktail glass,
Set up down here.
We'll be alright, I think. No. Blackball. That's not set up right now. Are you playing Blackball rules, Chippy? What spot? 1100? Yeah, 1100.
Put a fiver or something.
Fiver.
Here on Brookie, pal. I said Brookie.
Come on, Chick, you prick!
So, evening everybody, welcome to Savs Arena TV. Jason playing yellows, it's just gone a little bit awkward for him there. So it was a tough opening pot, but it would have given him a chance of a clearance. So the right shot to go for in my view. And he's gone in off. So tentative from both players really. Keep going. Well, that's not the best shot at Blackball rules. So he's now on his second visit and he's left himself no pot, so I think that probably the most sensible shot here is to play the snooker, so play off this ball up here and just make sure you leave your white somewhere there, leaving full ball snookered. You might have a lash at it, but that's the safest way to do it. Oh, that's a nice shot. It's a good recovery shot. And he's left himself an easy ball to play at, so I thought he might have played safe there, but it's a very nice pot. If that kisses, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. It goes into the bottom centre pocket as we look at it. not. I think his angle might be a little bit too far there. But, it's okay, just slightly overscrewed it, so something that could have been an easy shot now has become quite difficult. That's a very good shot, very good shot. It just needs a bit of luck here, and that might work. That might work, that might go. So this is the shot that he's faced with. It might go into the bottom centre pocket. Why it's loose, but he's played the safety shot. He's gone for the double. It's not there, so this should be frame over. Oh, wow, has he got away with it? It doesn't look like he's got away with it. It's a trace of the left hand side, perhaps. There we have it, 1-0 Chippy. So a bit of a tentative opening frame. So chat's open as well if anybody wants to join us on the chat, and feel free to share the link as well so that other people can join us. I will be joined in the commentary box in a couple of minutes. That's a belting break. Personally, I think yellow's a slightly better place, but it's your opening shot on yellows. It's very difficult, so I think it will plump for reds. And he has done. He's got a great chance to finish these. Just needs to make sure that he leaves himself either high on this one into the bottom centre pocket, or as straight as he can on this one into this corner here. I think they're the keys to the finish. It's not quite where he wanted it to be. You can just about, I think you can just about flick the red to the yellow to, sorry, the top yellow of the two to the right hand side. Oh no, he's flicked the wrong yellow. And this has left it tough. And well, bad miss really. I can't really see any problems here for Jason to get these. It should be a relatively simple routine clearance here. I think the only way I can see this going wrong is if he leaves himself some kind of horrible angle on this one, but no, that's perfect. I think he'll drop it in, play one into drop this one into the bottom centre pocket. Look at playing this one then into the top pocket here, and then it's everything's just plain sailing. So probably didn't want that much angle on it, but it should be okay. Yeah, it's, again, perfect. So fast and furious stuff so far. So try there, getting a good chance for Ryan. It's just the opening ball again. I mean, for me, yellows are probably the better balls because of the cluster of reds up in this area. But again, red's the easy opening ball. Should be okay though. Doesn't want to be straight. If it's straight, it's a disaster. If he had a bit of an angle there, it were relatively easy, but straight's an absolute disaster for him. Yeah, couldn't get enough side on it. So the question is now, does he try and look for a safe area, or does he try chase the finish? Chasing the finish might be difficult. So we've got Dan Max going around with the last man standing to get some entries in the last man standing, not realising that there's Mick Hill in the club down here supporting Chippy, the 4-time world pool champion, and doesn't recognise him, doesn't know him. Asked him if he wants to join in with the last man standing. So everybody said no, not a chance. Gone for a point, it's just crept in, it's just snuck in. It's almost like Chippy's going for another clearance here. You can leave that ball over the bottom left pocket, or close to the bottom left pocket as we look at it, as a little bit of insurance. It's the red doesn't pass it, don't think it might go off the cushion of it. And the black ball's in the top centre pocket as we look at it, so I don't have to do anything too severe with this. I think that's just a case of taking the shot for granted there, more than anything else, really. You did ask him, didn't you? Huh? There's the guy that stood next to Sam Mouse, the ginger one. So Mick's the guy that stood next to the ginger lad, and yeah, 4-time world champion. Yes, so 4-time world pool champion. Dan Max going around asking the 4-time world pool champion if he wants to end up last man standing. I'll give everyone a chance. So yeah, good few numbers in the last man standing. Dan Max saying he don't think he's got much of a chance in the last man standing. I agree with him, I don't think he has.
Danny Byrne, Sam Hurst, Mark Long, Brooke Jones, Strangy. No chance.
Yeah, it's a tough field for Dan Mack, I'm afraid.
Might get lucky, might get drawn at the end.
So he has got a chance, and it's just enough gap there on the Blackball, so I think we're about to go 3-0. Chris, yeah. I was watching Ryan practicing a few shots before the match, and it looks a very, very useful player. I can honestly say I've never seen him play. Chip is obviously very underrated as well, Chris. So I think it's a bit swings and roundabouts. But Ryan's certainly had a couple of chances, just not quite executed them. But I think he'll get that as the game goes on. Now the ball that is left on here, I think it will go behind the red, and now it's whether you put it or whether you put it over the pocket. I think putting it over the pocket was the shot, just given this little horrible area down here. This area's tied up a little bit, so yeah, get it over the hole, and it's fine. I think the shot here for Chippy is to try and get this red ball out whilst he's got the opportunity. So if he can, yeah, ideally he wants to be on the right hand cushion if we look at it to do that though. That's the problem he's going to have now, is that Ryan's first thing is he's going to try and get he's going to try and get the yellow out whilst the red's tied up. Okay, but it gives Chippy the chance to cover the pocket. So yeah, this is evening Roger, evening Lee. Ryan is from Doncaster or Barnsley, I believe. So I've never actually seen him play, but as I say, the shots that I saw him playing in practice, and he looks like a very, very useful player. Some of the shots I've seen him playing in the match, he looks like a useful player. But, Chris still pushing. Open it up for Chippy there. Chippy's got a great chance again to get these. And Chippy don't look like missing these, to be honest. That's fine. Just got to be a bit careful he doesn't snooker himself. If he plays the red into the top left as we look at it, so if he plays this red now, we've just got to make sure that he brings his white ball back across for the ball over the pocket. It should be pretty routine, and it was. Oh, that's a loose shot there. That is a loose shot from Chippy. And that's not near, so now where he's put that block as well, that's a free go for Ryan in my opinion. He can even just try and play to bump his balls off the cushion. He could, for me, he could even send this one down into this one here and try and free two balls off a cushion. So he's just played a sensible safety shot, but he could have tried to free. So Chippy's had a lash at it, 2 shots away. don't think having a lash at it was the right shot. I don't think he had anything else really, so now he's got 2 shots. See what Ryan's got now. If he don't want to go, he could put this one down over this pocket here. If he plays this one over the hole there, then it's pretty much a containing shot. Gets that down there, then he can work on developing his other balls and try to find another safety. Not fancying that. I think he's fancying the clearance. So nice shot. So one reasonably problematic ball, I would say. No, is he going to bump it out, or is he just going to play to get on it? Played to bump it out, he's played it very well. So he's got one good positional shot here for his first round. He's looking at it into the bottom centre pocket. I think he might end up playing it into the bottom right hand pocket as we look at it. And he's a bit short, so double I think it is. It's just a bit. He's played the safety shot. Played the safety shot. So he's looking at the swerve shot. He swerved it too much. A bit too much on the swerve, so it's. Now for me, I think you've got to be thinking you're going to end up giving your opponent a chance at the black no matter what. So I think your cue ball's your key here. I think get this ball off the cushion, but try and get your white ball welded to the cushion there or there. You want it welded to the cushion really. If you get your cue ball stuck somewhere like that, then you're not leaving an easy shot. It's 2 difficult pots if you take it on. That's a very, very, very good pot. It's much harder than he made it look, is that? Not quite, but I think I think the white would have followed it in though if it had made the pot there, because he's sort of run through with that. Yeah, when he's cued, he's lifted his back arm up as he lifted the tip of the cue up as he's cued it, so cueing it a lot lower than that. Wow! Did not expect that, so. So yeah, 4-0, it's not. It's not really been as one-sided as it appears. But, right. So I'm gonna leave you guys in the safe hands of Jason Batley in the commentary.
Right. Good evening out there, guys. Thanks to Paul for doing the first 4 frames. It's had to rush off. So, lucky for you guys, you've got me for the next foreseeable future, unless I can drag somebody a bit more interested in with me. I've seen Jay play before, but I don't know anything about Ryan Brooke. Don't know where he's from, but he's brought a few spotters with him, which is good. Haven't seen any of the first 4 frames, so I'm playing catch up here. Ryan on reds here, and it's looking very tough for a finish. It's a good shot, and it's a very good shot now. Still a lot of work to do, but it's looking a lot better than it was 2 minutes ago. It's a good shot, and he's got a nice angle to screw down behind the red. Throw it in the opposite corner. Pretty nervous shots these, especially when you're 4-0 down. Easy to overscrew or underscrew. He's played it well. Probably preferred it a little bit further. He's going to have to lead himself a long black now. See how his nerve holds up on this one. Guy's a good shot. Frame 6, Ryan breaking. Unfortunately, we don't have our brake speed gun on the go tonight, so I can't tell you the speed of the brakes. It just takes an extra person to operate it, and we're a bit short-staffed tonight. Good opening shot. Using his free shot to good effect there. Almost certainly taking reds now. And that's poor. And totally uncalled for. It's a very basic mistake. I'm right behind the line of his shot and he can see the red. Very thin. Probably too thin to cut into the cushion, into the pocket. Oh, well, what a shot that is. Good evening, Sarah. Good of you to tune in as usual. Didn't expect that one. Yellow's a clear favourite now for this frame. No, I mean, because staying that middle. I think they might be just too close to They might not be, I can't tell from it. Open it. Sorry about the quiet spots there. I was just having a little chat with Dan about some guests who have come in. And we've got a first on commentary now because we've got another commentator about to join me now. Let me see if I can set the microphone up. I'm new to flying this. I commentate most weeks, but I don't normally have to fly the thing. Let me just give me a second. So, can we have a quick sound check? Do I sound loud enough? Too loud? Evening, Anthony. Right, so any of you that were around in the 80s will recognise the next voice.
Hello.
It's
Charlie Slater.
Mr. Charlie Slater.
Yeah.
The first time in commentary box.
Yeah.
Obviously a legend. There's a few legends in here tonight. We've got Mick Hill floating about somewhere. Mark Lunn. Charlie Slater, obviously.
Here I am. Coming to you live and loud. It's the first time in the commentary position. Very exciting.
So, have you watched any of the match so far, Charles?
No, to be honest. Just come in, sat down, don't even know the score.
Oh, neither do I. Who won the last frame?
Big tall guy. Him.
We'll get there. Let's transition this over. Right. I'm just explaining to the viewers, Charles, I commentate quite a lot, but I normally have somebody else flying the equipment for me. Okay. It's all a bit new.
Well, just to let you know, Jason, I'm probably struggling to see any of these screens because I've got an eye condition, but I can see the actual table and that big one, so none of that I can't see. But
yeah, as Charlie's explaining there, he recently had his driving licence taken off him because he couldn't see further than end at bonnet at car. And about a couple of weeks later asked if he'd join our pool team.
And yeah.
Oh,
but I have won one game for us, I think, this season. So
yeah,
it all helps.
Yeah, you didn't win any on Wednesday, did you?
No. I think I have some explaining to do on that one, Jason.
Well, we've got Gus calling you the Hightown Q thief on chat out there.
The Hightown Q kid?
Thief.
Oh gosh, yeah. Sorry about that, Gus. Did get it back to you though. I think it were in two pieces. I hope it were a two-piece queue.
So we were 4-0 at one point, and Gary's pulled 2 frames back, which is good if you get it. I'm not a fan of Gary's. We're playing Blackball, Charles. Have you played Blackball rules?
No, I haven't, to be honest. Now then, I don't know if we talk about this, but there's a knockout tonight. I don't know what the rules we're playing in that, but if it's Blackball, I think I'm maybe screwed.
Know what to do with your Q action then.
That's all I've got left to rely on is my Q action. That Tony Null's Q action is still doing me good.
Yeah, I've heard he wants it back.
I bet he does.
Along with his Q.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure what rules are going to be playing in the knockout tonight.
You entered the knockout race?
I have. It's very. Have you? Do you know the format of the knockout, Charles? It's very interesting.
Okay.
Can you imagine a knockout, right, where you can actually win, be an outright winner without playing a shot?
I'm trying to imagine that, but it's just beyond me.
Well, we call it last man standing.
Right.
and the format is basically every player gets a domino. I don't know how many players have got entered tonight, around about 15 or 16 I guess. All the dominoes go in a bag, and we pull 2 dominoes out, and those players play each other. The loser is out. Yes. The winner, his domino goes back in the bag. And then we pull 2 more out, and so on until there's just one person left. Well, we'll go down to 2, and the way you can win it by not having a total shot is not being pulled out all night, and then you get pulled out at the last game and your opponent goes in off the black. So technically you could win the pot by not playing a game. It's a very good format.
Right, so I'm up for that then. I've got a chance. Cool.
Paul's just reporting back that you're a bit quiet up, Mike.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Which some might say was a good thing.
Yeah, might do. Yeah, I'm just getting warmed up, guys. First time on the microphone.
So yeah, we'll be starting the last man standing shortly. Dan Mack's just looking after that. The problem's going to come when either of us gets pulled out.
Yes. A problem for us, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, having to play pool is the problem.
Probably a bigger problem. Know each other.
So, back to the game, Charles. So they're playing Blackball rules.
Okay.
And
yeah.
Oh, that's quite funny. Did you see what Paul's put on the chat? Apparently, well, we've got Mick Hill in here tonight. Charlie, you're on at last man standing.
Fantastic. Is Mick Hill into knockout?
No. Yeah. But Dan Mack actually went round and asked him if he wanted to play. Didn't know who he was.
What is it?
No, it's just one player. So Charlie's going to play in last man standing. Well, it's not a terrible shot. Looks a bit disgusted with himself, but you know, it's difficult out. Good support for both players tonight. Both brought probably about a dozen people each with them. I think the Morley lot certainly outpacing the other guys in the drinking stakes. No surprise there. Can see me dip into Asda shortly for more supplies. Not much Ryan can do here. I think what I might consider is the yellow that's on the rail. not the one on the top rail as you're looking at it, the one near the balk line. I think I might just slide that over the pocket. Then it's given him a couple of options to use it as an angle to get round into that little cluster or play a skill shot if needed. Don't think he's achieved much at all with that shot. I don't think Ryan really knows what to do here. Yes, it's difficult, but there's always options. I think I'll be coming off the bottom rail. I'm bumping that yellow, that's near the red, up towards the middle where that little cluster of reds are. Oh, that's a good shot. It's made it a bit tougher now because he hasn't left it straight, but the thing is, even if he knocks this in off the red, he's not cleared the yellow. I'm not sure what he's looking at. I don't think he can clip it in off the yellow. It's difficult to see from the angle I'm at. Whatever his plans are, it's been made harder. That is, he's looking across the shot. He can't actually see what he's aiming at when he's cueing. Oh, that's fantastic, and he's so unlucky. It was a great shot. Pretty much of a routine finish now for Jay. Although it's a little bit less routine now. Yep. And that had gone totally wrong. All there from the poor position shot on the shot before. Not sure if the red passes are black. Can't quite tell from where I am, and the camera angle's a little bit vague. Now, this situation, a well-schooled Blackball player would think nothing of playing the skill shot here, putting both the yellow and the red in the same shot. Well, I certainly went about it the hard way. It always amazes me when players choose to play Blackball rules by choice but don't know the most basic shots involved in the game. It's a nice shot. It hasn't quite gone far enough. It looked to me from where I sat that he'd snookered him on both, but obviously not. And that's a lovely shot. Bit of a naughty little angle, sort of taking him towards the middle bag. I think a deep screw will see him safely past. That little nibble didn't help. Still goes, and I think the white will be safe. Should he miss? And that's a foul. He said he miscued it. I'm sure he was going for the middle. And that's 5-2. Yeah, Charlie, thank you.
What do you want?
And I've got one.
Oh, sorry, you got
Charlie, could you ask her to make me a gin and tonic and put it on my tab?
Gin and tonic.
Yeah, did you win? A nice split there from Ryan. I'm sure he'll take yellows if he can.
I got mauled by a ginger wizard.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. I was struggling with rules a little bit. That's how I played. I've got hang of them now.
Rejoined on commentary by Mr. Charlie Slater, who's just been raped on table 1 by Sam Hurst, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I could be here for a while, folks.
That's good. Was that the quickest you've spent a fiver ever, Charlie?
I usually take my time spending a fiver, I'll be honest.
Yes, we know.
Yeah.
The score is 5-2, Charles.
5-2.
Charlie's asking what score it is because.
Hang on.
He's blind as a bat, as we mentioned earlier. So it was 4-0, Charles, and then Ryan pulled a couple of frames back. Was on the black to make it 4-3 in that game and miscued. So that's got to be gutting to go 5-2 down when you're just about to come back 3 on the bounce.
Yeah, I just saw him. He kind of missed the black in the middle there. He tried to snick it in, missed it back, looked like he snatched it a little bit on the last game. I was just walking past.
Yeah. It's a good shot. Just wondering whether he'll he's looking at the pot. Just wondering whether he'd take it. His angle on the other yellow isn't great, and he'd fairly likely to just leave himself a punt again.
The green it looks on, in real life it looks more difficult, is what I would say.
Let's see, we've got technology here, Charlie.
There's quite a bit of distance between the balls. It'd be a gutsy shot to go for, but I think you've got to. You've got to take it on. Yeah, it was a tough shot. I always think it's just one onto another. Not sure that helps. Still, I'd say Reds look tough. Lot of work to do with the white ball. Have 2 reds at the bottom, drop one in and finish on the top red. Or play into an area, as Willie Thorne would say. Got options, I think. A lot of this game, playing for money like this, so a lot of it's in the mind. You know, a lot of us can play these shots, but trying to do it with a weight of money on your mind is difficult.
And with a couple of legends from the 80s commentating on you.
No, cheers.
Coming right up next after me and Charlie fuck off.
Do you always wear your Miami Vice suit when you commentate?
Yeah, no, I have my trousers on there. Cued that well. Too well. I was just fine back in the day.
Surely yellow.
I would always.
Favourite, yeah, surely.
I remember back in the day, Charles. If I overscrewed something like that by quite a distance, it didn't put me off because I thought, oh, I'm starting to cue well. Yeah, it's a bit careless. He was trying to put that at least over the middle bag. Hopefully pot it, of course.
If it could finish it all awkward, I'd say that was a tad awkward. Could have finished a little easier than that.
Yeah, you can clip this top yellow though and bring the white back down the table.
Yeah,
it's well,
very
all he could do was leave him a double, and he's done exactly that.
tougher double into corner bag than middle, but what else have we got?
And that was a good 6-inch off.
People keep saying that to me, to be honest.
Because you don't know what 6 inches. How tall would you say Ryan is?
I'd go for 6'1".
And what do you think is his favourite colour?
From his top, I'd say blue.
Alright, so Ryan is about 6'1", and he likes blue.
If there's any ladies
He's out there.
Do we know how many people are listening to this?
36, Charles.
Awesome.
Oh, we've just gone viral in China. That's 36 billion.
Oh,
Oh.
Stop that. And,
He puts his hand up.
I don't used to hate these in offie. Very in offie.
Yeah, they used to be enough for me. Now they're just off. I don't get the pot, but I still get the enough.
So you took the double on.
How perceptive are you, Charles? Oh, and that's nasty.
Still,
Tell you what, Charlie, you might not be able to get this, shall I?
surely the one down the cushion is on.
I'm not sure it is, Charles. Yeah, he must be. He's going down for it.
Commentators eye and all that.
And he gets it.
Yeah, now these look easy. Very, very easy. He won't take these out as an issue.
Yes, Sarah on chat said that she'd already said that Ryan looks tall, Charles. So we're playing catch up. And
That's Sarah tell. Was it just from his arms?
She knows him.
All right.
No, I don't know. She can tell. I don't know if she knows more, whether she just saw a shot earlier on of him. I don't know. No, Roger, I have no doubles sorted. I don't think.
Just as a matter of interest, do you still allow John Skidmore to do this?
Yeah, under close supervision.
Right, okay. Just while we're chatting here, so I've just played my first ever Blackball rules game over there, which I lost.
Yes.
So, what's the theory behind Blackball rules? Is it to make them even more attacking than world rules? Make the game. Is that the theory behind it?
Yeah, it's debatable. Some players think they're more attacking, some players don't. The problem with world rules is, I find, is that players new to world rules just simply don't understand them. So they'll play a shot that they think they've played a good shot, and then they'll get deliberate fouled against, and they'll go, well, that's not right, that's not cricket. Well, no, of course not, but you shouldn't have left the guy in a position to deliberate foul you. So when you get two players playing world rules who are well versed in the game, it's very, very open, very attacking. But the problem with world rules is when you get people inexperienced with the rules, it can be a bit clunky, a bit drawn out. With Blackball rules, but the perceived advantage of Blackball rules is, well, twofold really. You've got your skill shot, so if you pop one of your own balls, you can knock an opponent's ball in. Did you know that when you played your frame just now?
I didn't know that.
No, you didn't know that. Well, that's key ingredient of Blackball rules.
I think my first thing that I've taken from it is that you've got to attack. You know, because I've gone into it thinking, well, you know, keep things tight here, but then without the two shots carry on, you can be up against it. You be careful.
Yeah, well, this is the other thing. I mean, there's a skill shot which opens things up a little bit. But there's also the fact that if you do get 2 shots, you've only got a shot and a visit. So people are less inclined to be all bent on getting 2 shots all the time. So that sort of opens it up a little bit. But you know, I like all the sets of rules of pool, to be honest. I don't mind pool that has a bit of fudginess to it. It's part of the game. We're not playing 9-ball here. Won't want to commentate on one like. Back in the day we used to regularly get hour-long frames in the league. You'll remember, Charlie?
Yeah, and
late finishing, sometimes past midnight, and a best of 9 match.
And when you were playing them, it was enjoyable. Probably not watching, I wouldn't imagine, from memory.
Right, I'm going to try and work out how to put these colours on now.
Okay.
Not sure he's landed on anything there, Charles. Well, did you know that gin and tonic you ordered from me half an hour ago?
Well, I think Molly said she'd bring it over.
Blame it on the barmaid.
And now she's just surrounded by men.
Yes.
I thought that were on.
That's a great shot. Oh, that's perfect. He's actually got a choice of 2. Oh, they will take this one.
Just got to be careful.
In the corner.
Any shot in the audience, anything. I think just a bit top, got back through the gap.
He's actually got the angle to run onto the red if he needs be, and he's done just that. A bit more angle than he wanted.
You think he can drop it?
I think he was trying to play.
I
think he was trying to play full ball into the red, and he's just not got that shot.
I think he's going to have to go up and down here. Didn't really commit to it with right hand side or anything, but I think he's got a
Full back.
looks enough again.
Yeah, he's playing with a screw.
Well,
Cued
listen,
that
nice
well.
shot.
Way
Yeah,
up,
nice
way
shot.
up, way up.
Oh, give up.
Yeah.
Got that. Very unlucky. Really unlucky.
Mr. Booth, good evening. Yes.
Deserve that.
No, he didn't.
Black.
It was a great black.
You want to go hunting for your G&T, Jim? You had a hunter-gatherer.
I shall give it a little while, Charlie.
Okay.
I'll just wait.
Are you scared of leaving me here on my own?
There is an element of that in there. Or I could send Anton over to look after you.
Yeah. Oh, Anton, yeah. He keeps feeling my leg though when I get too close to him. Be careful with it.
He keeps feeling your leg grow.
Oh, my leg grow, yeah. He likes his old cars. You
Yeah,
know.
he does. He likes his retro cars, does Anton? Another nice break. He'd like to take yellows here. I think they all go, even the one next to the black. So good opening shot, and he's on his way. And that is a good opening shot.
How do you approach it, Jason? Do you think of it as playing in one end of the table and going down?
Well, there is that method of thinking. These days I just tend to shake a lot, miss the first ball I get down to, go back and order a large gin. I have that sort of approach these days.
Yeah, okay. I'm deluded. I still think.
Still think it's 1989.
I think of a method, and after a shot and a half, it goes wrong.
And you reckon you meant for it to go that way anyway?
Yeah.
It's nice, and he's looking good in good shape. I tell you what, this game it should be at least level, maybe Ryan in front.
I agree with that.
He had a black which he miscued, which was fairly straightforward, and in the last game we went in another black.
Nice little story.
He's taking these well. He's looking good, is Ryan, and he's looking confident. And yeah, that's just about nice.
That's a really nice play.
Solid finish. They weren't all there, but it was solid.
Particularly after what happened to him in last game, I think that was a really nice clearance. I mean, so what's that now? 6-3?
6-4, Charlie.
6-4. I mean, that should be even really. Can't have any off in last game. I
Yeah.
considered it a little bit lucky.
It's shaping up to be a good match, is this, Charlie?
I think it is. I really do. Even though Ryan's behind right now, he's looking the stronger player to me at this current time.
Yes, and we've already found out that he's Ryan is 6'1", 6'2", and his favourite colour is blue.
That's it. It was blue at the time. Can always change though, you never know.
So who's wearing the smarter trainers of the two, Charlie?
Depending which era we want to.
A close look at Ryan's now as he stands next to the commentary box. They look about a size 10, Charles, I'd say. Unusual for a tall guy, normally a bit 11 or a 12.
12, yeah, for a guy that size.
Yeah. All the insights you've got here out there in YouTube land. We'd like to give you behind the scenes information. So, Ryan seems to have small feet for a tall guy.
Yeah. Do you think that should be a concern?
It should be. I don't know whether it'll come into this match, Charlie.
Seriously, I think Ryan's looking really focused.
Oh,
right now.
nice little nibble on that.
Really, really focused. He's got steely look in his eye. He seems a little angry.
You'd be angry if you had small feet and you're a tall guy.
Yeah, I think he would. How tall are you these days?
Still pretty much same, Charlie.
Still the same.
John Skidmore's just entered the building. Can we fence off the commentary box, please? Oh. Still got a shot. He's got the plant. Maybe he played it. We don't know. Touch awkward. Has he got to take the one down the rail first? It's hard for us to tell.
Oh gosh, not sure yet.
He's got options, but he's the only one that can see the true angle. It's difficult on camera and from where we're sat. Oh, it's a bit of a snatch.
I was wondering if that he needed to pause there and have a little think about that. There was options there, but I thought about taking the top yellow into the other pocket.
Yep. He didn't even look at that shot, did he?
But I find it difficult to criticise because in the heat of battle here, it's so difficult to have clarity of thought.
Good little pop, but
It feels like we haven't seen Jason at the table for three games here. You know, it's kept him off the table.
we've certainly got a finish on.
They're all on.
Bit of a deceptive angle. It looks fairly straightforward, this opening shot, but I guarantee it isn't. It's a lot thinner than it actually looks on camera.
Oh, nice, nice. That worked out beautifully. I don't know if he played it like that, but it worked out well. I was more thinking the one in the middle from there. What do I know?
Yeah, it's a good shot. Marlock getting a bit giddy over there.
Usually I'm on the listening side of this setup, and it usually gets very rowdy in about an hour.
It's made it a little awkward. I think he could have done a little bit better with that white ball.
I think the ball climb, the ball end of the table.
Sort of the wrong side of the red.
Yeah, not much room to play with. It's enough in the middle.
It can be if he misjudges it.
I think he just has to roll this in, just touch onto the yellow maybe, and
He can do that and leave a thin black,
leave a thin black.
but it looks like he's going to screw it. Oh, he's played it well.
Good shot.
At a better angle than I thought.
Well, yeah, good shot. He's taken these well, really, really well.
Good finish.
Some of the people love him in here.
Yes, so we've got some fans of Jay in the club tonight.
Chippy. We can't substantiate those claims one way or the other. But if you heard those
Alleged.
yeah.
Can only assume that we've got a Peter file in the audience somewhere. Any predictions out there on chat from what you've seen so far? I don't think the score reflects how the game's gone, to be honest. Ryan had a bit of bad luck in a couple of frames. Both players have played some solid pool though.
I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's a solid match. Both players are playing well.
Oh, kiss of death in the commentary box there.
Yeah. Whoops.
Let's see if it works every time, Charlie.
Yeah, okay.
Total pop tonight is £1,100. It's not the biggest money game we've had down here.
What is the biggest money game we've had down here?
I think, what was it? About 5,000. I don't know how much Yasser's game was. I think that would be the biggest one. I think it was about 5,000, something like that.
What's the maximum you've played for these days, Jay?
Oh, probably a pint.
I think if you and I played for a pint, it'd be a big game.
Oh
There'd
yes.
be a lot of needle there.
Yes, there's definitely.
I've got to be honest. I think that's where I'd be as well. And I'd be devastated if I lost as well.
Yes, I'll do that out there that knew Charlie from the late 80s and 90s will know that so he's quite frugal with his money.
So if anyone wants to back me for that pint,
you're looking for backers for a pint. Or is that per milliliter? Well, I'll have 6 millilitres on you.
So I'm looking for backers for a pint against Jay.
I'm also looking for backers. I'll do the usual 4 to 5 odds. So if you back me for say 10 millilitres of the 568 I require, you will receive obviously your stake back and another 8 millilitres of premium lager.
There we go. So.
Reds have certainly got the upper hand in this frame, Charles. More we talk about big stakes pool.
This has gone. Wow, God, you're right. I would not want to be yellows here.
In other news, I've managed to stay out of the draw for the last man standing so far. So that's good news to all my fans out there. I'll keep you all posted.
Wow, it's all just gone. It's all just lit up here.
Well, it looks like I'm on.
Oh shit!
See you soon, guys. I'll leave you in Charlie's capable hands.
Okay. Sorry about that, people. Little interruption there. Jason's gone off to play his knockout game. I feel like Child's just been left in charge of something really. Just a minute, mate. Yeah, hang on. I don't know how. Did Chippy win it? Wow. It got technical there for a minute, folks. I had to move the score on, which I managed to do all by myself, with some help from a friend sat next to me. Okay. Without Jay's humour here right now, I think I'll just stick to pure pool commentary. Gonna keep it real, folks. So Ryan just played a little cannon there. if that pass is potentially a yellow into the middle there. Might be able to play this with a little bit of top. And play back into an area, maybe. Have to wait and see how he sees it. Nice shot. It's finished well. Played that nicely. Maybe just run this through. Red into the middle. And then either take the other red into the other middle or the top pocket, depending where he finishes. Potentially tried to play it through for the red near the black. Looks like he might be losing the white a little bit here. I'd be concerned for him. The harder shot is the long red, but giving good position. But this is the easier pot. Now he's lost position. He has the red near the black, but again a lot of work to do with the white. A lot of work. Again, I think he needed to make sure the pot there, at least to give him something. It's just another shot in the last red. And the pot wasn't hard. I think if Jason could take these out, he'll be starting to look favourite of the match, in my opinion. I think I'd take the yellow near the red here, run through, the one near the black, and then the yellow in over the middle. Is the order I'd take them in. The trouble with doing it this way, it's hard to get back down to the other yellow. Or harder. Certainly wouldn't want to take it that way. Wouldn't be your preferred pocket to take this yellow in. That was a good shot. This is for the crowd to go wild here if this goes in. And now he's playing to the crowd. He's holding his ear towards them. Can we hear them? I'm not sure he is a paedophile.
Jason Chppendale! Paedophile! Jason Chppendale!
Usually when I'm watching these games there's an interval. Doesn't look like there is one tonight. Okay, Ryan's broken. Dry break. Saying, I think, you know, even though Jason's 9-4 up, I'm not sure the score fully reflects the match and how both players have played. It could easily be more even than that, no doubt about it. I think if it was a true reflection of how both players played, right now it'd be one frame in it either way. Okay. So okay. Jason's just gone, you know. So Ryan has a chance to dig in. But Red's look tough. The red tied up near the black, red on the cushion. Needs to break some things out. So that's what he tried to do with his first shot, just to break that red out. Which it's both reds are playable now. Not sure the black is, can't tell if it passes the yellow. So right now the only difficult red is the one down the cushion, which he might play now. He dropped on it. No, he hasn't. It looked like he was going to do for a second. It had just rolled far enough. Feels a little bit not quite in no man's land. He does have a shot, but I think he just played to move that red there, get it off the cushion. My mentor and coach has returned. I can't wait to
Thanks
hear.
for holding the thought there, Charles. Shall we get everything updated?
Can't wait to hear how he's got on.
I won.
Fantastic.
So what's Ryan on his own reds?
Yes, he is. Right. So I should apologise. I was supposed to.
Yeah, it's a bit. I've left a blind man in charge of a galloping horse there.
I did manage to toggle the scores, and that's about it. Because when I stopped toggling the scores, everyone started shouting at me.
Ah, right, okay.
Saying, "Oh, you idiot! Can you just toggle the scores?"
Yeah, I've got that, Gus. We're on top of it now, mate.
Yeah.
It's fairly poor. Got a bit of an eclectic mix here tonight. We've got three middle-aged, well, two gentlemen and a lady who came down, and they're quite smartly dressed. They've come down for Gin Club. And right next to them, they've got the Morley lot chanting about paedophiles. We cater for all sorts.
From the lowly paedophile through to the middle classes.
Yes, that's right. From a paedophile all the way through to middle class, or middle class paedophiles.
Well, maybe upper class.
Yeah, we're not prejudiced down here.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm just for legal purposes, I've just been reminded that we don't actually condone any kind of illegal activity involving children, despite the name of the club. We're not. Jimmy Savile is not our patron. It is reference to the town we're in, which is Savile Town.
One, yeah.
You know what, Charlie? I think he's got a useful little angle here. He's going to have to trust to look a little bit, but I don't see anything else for him.
He's getting to the stage where he really needs to try and make something happen, trying to go on some run.
It's alright taking these shots on if you're a few frames in front, but when you're 9-4 down...
They don't work.
Just like that.
They just don't work when you're behind. As you said, Jace, when you're in front, they always ping out. Not when you're behind.
It's about as best as you could have done.
Yeah.
And it's not bad.
Yeah. Let's switch to EPA for a while.
Well,
Fine shot.
he can definitely hit it off the bottom rail, but he's going up the table
I think all we
because
can
he's
do.
got a chance of the pot. I'd say this is a 1 in 8 shot, maybe. It is some distance from the corner pocket, makes it a lot harder. Oh, and he's unlucky. Now
Well, he's hit it.
all the yellows go.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
No double
Yeah, he is
fouls in
too.
Blackball, of course. And this is a tough hit.
Do you have a line you can draw on or anything?
Yeah, we've got a line we can draw on the screen, Charlie,
But it's pointless.
because I don't know where to draw it on to get out this shot.
Yeah. Dig in.
I'll give it a go. I don't know exactly how it works. I've never ever done this before, guys, so just bear with me. Pen, highlighter, pen. So I think he's got the angle to hit there, and then just come off with a load of check side. There.
That's it. Got it.
I hope everyone out there agrees with me. I mean, yes, I do realise it could be an off.
Do you know, there's not many situations where I can't see a shot, but here's one.
I think he's going to put a good old rattle in the. Oh, is he trying to swerve it? Oh, that's unlucky.
Unlucky. Really unlucky. Great attempt. Superb attempt. If he'd have played that better, he'd have beat it. He actually, if he'd have massaged it a bit more, he'd have got that. If he'd or played it less hard. This is bread and butter.
Oh, he's a tease, isn't he? Yep, Jay's been solid tonight. Well, he's bound to be with a name like that, eh?
Yeah. Jason.
Yes.
So I get it. Really. Did you get your G&T?
I didn't know. Molly said to me, this is how good Molly is, oh, you ordered a G&T about an hour ago, didn't you? And I said, yeah. And she went, yeah, I remember. And that was it.
Okay.
Not that she was going to do anything about it.
She's got great legs, so okay.
Yeah, well.
I hope that's not sexist in any way.
Yeah.
No, it's
probably
not.
have.
Not really.
Yeah, melted a few snowflakes out there with that comment, Charlie.
Okay. I think you've got great legs. Is that
Thank you.
sexist?
No, it's just very honest of you.
Thank you. Right, I'm going to have a tiny little break here. That's all right.
Okay.
I shall return
I
unless
shall,
anyone jumps in.
Trudge on my own. Send Mr. Skidmore over if you like.
Yes. I want to risk that one here.
Do you know why it's not? I haven't put 10.4 on yet, Sarah. I can't figure out how to turn off the device that draws on the screen. We have the technology now. And he was unlucky there. It was perfectly online at the very last second. It just had a little roll, hit a finger mark or something. And that's a beautiful shot. He was forced into that because of the little roll he had, and it's turned out for the best. Yes, I know it isn't there, Sarah, but I managed to clear it, but I was still on the actual device that drew on the screen. Oh, Lee, I wouldn't know. I'm the last person to ask that question too. I only attend the Friday night ones. Very rarely I come to the Saturdays. Oh, Ryan. Oh yeah, the colours are wrong. We like to keep you on your toes, Sarah. Be a good finish from here. Maybe playing safe. I can't see what shot he's going for. He's nominated to show that the red isn't touching the rails. Maybe he was thinking about sneaking off it in behind the, sliding behind the red, but he could get a double kiss. He played it well. And that's a good escape. Sorry out there, guys. I'm trying to get a co-commentator in on the job with me. Everybody seems to be avoiding my gaze because they know exactly why I'm looking around the room. Might try for young Sam Hurst if I can catch his attention. Now that's another great attempt. Yes, he's looking a bit disappointed. Both times he's played a great shot to get out of the snookers, but he's just been a bit unlucky that he hasn't left it over the pocket. I always want Gene Sarah, so there's nothing new there. The lads over from Huddersfield. Got Shabs here and Ryan Bodsworth. Now then, Ryan, are you going to drag a frame back here? I don't know what these guys have got planned for any kind of mid-session interval, or whether they're just going to play straight through. I don't think either of them smoke. I might be wrong there. And that's a great shot. And that's 10-5, which would be the stage where there would be an interval, one would have guessed, if they were going to have one. So, looks like they're going to play on through. Frame 16. Ryan's got a nice break on him. I think he's probably the better of the two tonight, although Jay's got a good break too. Just that Ryan hasn't been capitalising at all. There was a stage where he was 4-0 down, brought it back to 4-2, and then 4-3 I believe, but then he miscued on a fairly straightforward black, and then in the next frame waiting off a black, and since then he hasn't seemed to have recovered. And that's a loose positional shot right there. And there's no excuse for that because it wasn't a difficult one. Well, he's got a shot. That's all I can say about that one. Molly, are you going to fetch me that big gin we ordered about 90 minutes ago? Yeah. Thank you. Better make it a treble, please. All right. I've got to depart, so I'll try and get somebody else to come over and do the commentary.
Good evening. Dan Mack. Just taking over from Jay Batley while he's playing his last man standing game. So I've not really watched much of the game, but it looks like Chippy's been taking his chances. Evening, Sarah. Can you hear me okay? It looks like Chip's got a bit of work to do here. So thanks Sarah. Chip's got a bit of work to do, but they are there. He's got a nice little place to hide up at the top right of the table. He's got to get himself in that position to get amongst those balls though. He's got one difficult one next to the black, as far as I can see. Evening, Paul. How you doing? Is she singing yet? Seeing as you're listening, Paul, I'd like to say that the bottom table rolls out. It rolls out about a quarter of an inch because I played a shot. I was in my last man standing. I'm not bitter. Last man standing against Jay. Little delicate snip, full length of the table, dead weight, rolled off quarter of a ball. I'm not bitter though. Well, maybe a little bit. That's a lovely little snooker. And I don't think there's a. It's not a bad shot. Both his yellows are still alive now. This needs to be a nice shot. You'd probably go for, if it was me, I'd go for the double. Which he has, and the red finished perfect for him there. It was a nice shot. Looks like he's got the speed of the table, lovely. Yep, a nice finish. To put Chippy 11-5 up. Let's see if I can change his scores. And I'll do it. People have showed me how to do this probably about 20 times and I still don't know how the left score. Yeah, I think I've done that right. Yeah, I will be reporting it. That's half the reason why I play all my shots about twice as hard as I need to try and rule out that roll off, but it gets me now and again. Oh, he's snatching at his shots a little bit. He's not cueing straight. He's I think he's feeling a little bit of pressure. He might be gripping his cue a bit tight, and he's snatching at his shots a bit. It's not easy though. Especially when you go a few behind and you're not playing your best, it's definitely hard to get your composure and kick on, especially when somebody's taking out some nice finishes against you. You know, you feel like if you miss, it's all over. So even more pressure on your shots then. Yeah, Sarah. Yeah, it is nerves. He's I don't know how many money matches he's had or what his experience is, but he's probably not playing his best tonight. It's difficult to come here and play your best. You know, there's I mean, you got Mick Hill at the bar watching, world champion, multiple world champion. I mean, it's gonna, and a lot of not a lot of other folk, good players watching. It's gonna put you under pressure if you're a young lad. I'd be shaking like a shouting dog if I was playing. Put it that way. Draw your dummies out. Draw the next two out. So one nice positional shot here. You want to be just finish on the low side of this red. So screw across the table. I don't know if I can work this thing here. Well, that works as well. Just wants to leave himself a shot. He's not. I don't think he'll end up perfect on it, but anywhere around here will be okay, I think, for the black. Yeah, it was a good attempt. He tried to hit that a bit hard, just straighten that black up, so didn't get a double kiss. I think I'll be playing to wobble this, if anything. Got a couple of difficult balls here. I definitely won't be going for the finish. Nice. Must be feeling confident. They are there, but being 11-5 down, I would probably be a bit more defensive. Joined by Sam Hurst. Which microphone is it?
Am I on?
Yeah,
Am
that's
I live?
working. Yeah, it's working.
Good evening, sports fans.
So,
how many viewers we got?
Ryan's on the finish here. It'll be a nice finish if he takes these out.
Absolute ploppings. See, for me, you've got to play that confidently, you know.
Yeah.
Stun it down centre table.
Yeah. It
just gives you that bit of extra edge.
Yeah. That was a nice finish. He's played a few nervy shots. Oh yeah, a plug, yeah. Stuart Brooks has just come up to the commentary desk and put a plug in for the wants me to put a plug in for the new Blackball League, Murfield Blackball League. We're trying to get set up.
47 people watching.
Which would be good. I think we need one around here.
I think I need to get a game on here, don't I?
Yeah.
I don't think there's many people that play me.
What was your last game? Was it against? It was against Louis, wasn't it?
Louis.
Yeah.
Smashed him.
You did. Yeah, you did. You played well, and you haven't been playing for a while, had you? Before that.
I don't even pick up a cue anymore.
It's like riding a bike, though, isn't it?
Well,
no, you have to practice.
Exactly.
Do you?
I don't. I play one frame a week in Wednesday League.
Yeah. What league's that?
Moor League.
Moor League.
But we have a good laugh. It's all about the banter, innit? You know?
Definitely, yeah.
Get the lads out.
Yeah.
A few beers. I am playing Craig Dixon though. I am playing Craig Dixon.
Oh yeah.
The 18th of November.
Whereabouts that?
That's at Ossett.
Where is it?
That's at Ossett.
Ossett,
unfortunately.
Yeah. I'll come up for that.
£2.5 grand a man.
He's a good player. He's a good player. It's great. Watched him against Minty. Went right down to the wire. It was a good game.
Just got over the line, didn't he? Just.
Doing it.
Got a good atmosphere down at yourself tonight.
Yeah, you still in the last man standing, Sam?
I am still in the last man standing.
You've been picked out a few times, haven't you? Your mate Danny Burns been picking you out a few times.
He's tried to, but I keep battling back. And I think they're just picking on ginger people, if I'm honest. But I think we're in. I think you've got to love the Sabs Arena, though. I mean, if you get a few people in,
yeah. It's
quite a very closed, but if you get a few people in here,
yeah,
you can't go wrong, can you?
Yeah, it's nice. And I mean, I think
the table's beautiful.
Does it play well?
We
just had it recovered. We're going to put some table heaters under it next week. We've got the thermostat, got it wired up, and everything. We just need the heaters.
Keep it brush and iron and whatever, but
yeah.
I think it's good just to get the action.
Yeah. So, have you got anyone in mind? Have you got any in mind for a game down here?
I don't think. I mean, I'm in a sticky situation at the minute because I'm not playing that much, but people are still looking at me as if I was still, you know, in my prime, when I'm not really. So I can't take a tough game, but there's not an easy one really, if I'm honest. So I might have to just bite the bullet sometimes.
If you took a tough game, you'd practice though, wouldn't you, for it? And get a few hours in.
I think the biting the bullet is Dixon first. Let's see where we're at with Dixon.
Yeah.
And then
that'll be a great game. Great game.
I think the difference is Will Everly. I think with that shot that he just played, you know, you've got to understand where your balls are going. You've got to understand the cannon a little bit. You've got to play that a little bit more controlled. And you know, you've got a ball over the bag. Just make sure you can see that. Really, I think.
Yeah. He's going to try and swerve around, but who knows where the white's going? Ooh, that was close as well. So it's just these little mistakes he's making. What's the difference? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Just Chip's got a bit more experience. You know, he's got a bit of a better white ball.
A little bit, yeah. I think you know you get what it is with Chip. I think he's bang on what he plays. Really, he never really plays any different. But I think these are quite straightforward. I think. You know, a lot of players look at these and start overcomplicating it, but realistically you don't even have to play a shot here. Yeah. You just drop each ball in natural angle.
Yeah. I've only seen Chip play once before actually. I went up with Anton up to was it 147, played. Was it Leicester?
Leicester, yeah.
Yeah.
He did lose that game, but
I don't think he never really got going.
Yeah.
He never really got into his rhythm with that.
I mean, he played a game at Murphy's as well against that Reece Cole, and he never really got into his stride there either. But you know, once he does get into his stride, he's a good player.
Yeah.
But I think you've got to have that B game. You've got to have that. You know, you can't lose your head either. You've got to have that concentration. You've got to have that knowledge and just understand the game. You know, there were a frame earlier where, you know, Ryan's not hit a cushion and Chippy's not even noticed. Do you know what I mean? And he's played as if he's got one, but it's just things like that really. But you know, it's these type of finishes where you just pop them in, let him think about it. You know, after this shot, after this, I tend to take a tactical toilet break. Mate, you go 12-6 up, he's just missed. I've popped him in for 12-6. I tend to go to the toilet and let him mull over that. You see, play a bit of mind games.
It's when you get to a certain level, it is in the mind, isn't it? It's being able to, if you're not playing very well, being able to refocus and get your best game out of yourself, knowing yourself, isn't it? Right. It can be. There
you go.
It can be. It's a good finish. It can be a lonely place when you go 3 or 4 down and you're not playing your best, and the other players playing really well.
You know what? I've been in situations where I've been behind, but I've come back. You know, I mean, it's very hard to explain because you want to get that big start. And I mean, I've played money matches, you know, against very good players and been 6-0 down first to 18. And you're not really sure what to think. You just sort of have to just try and, you know, if you look at the game, you can't really be on your back foot. You've got to still, you know, especially with players like me that are very attacking and aggressive at the game, you can't really back down. You've still got to play your game. You've still got to get them finishes.
And that's where the mental aspect comes in. That's more than half the battle, I think.
100%.
Obviously, you've got to be a very good player to start with, but when you get to that top level,
and even that, there still is that. You know, I've been in deciders where, you know, to me, I'm only 22 now, but when I were in my prime, I was 17-year-old, and you know, when you're playing money matches, that type of money, you know, you're doing your A levels at school, you don't even really see that, and you know, even at our standard, you know, you've just got to mentally prepare yourself for what you're getting into. And I think, you know, pool is a massively mental game. I think it's, you know you can do it, but if you start chopping balls, it gets in your head, doesn't it? Easily, and then you start chopping a few more.
And you've also got to deal with your opponent's supporters as well, haven't you? Because it's not a quiet snooker room, is it?
No. It is brutal. You know, I've played for England. I've played, you know, where you're in the arena. You know, you miss an important ball, they'll let you know about it.
Yeah.
They'll let you know you've missed it, without a doubt. And I think you've just got to, you know, put it there. I remember I was playing, you know, the Junior European Championships, and you know, it was 1st to 5 in the quarter-final, and first to 5 in the quarter-final European Championships, and he's Brooke, I've dished, I've Brock dished, he's Brock, gone dry, I've dished, I've Brock dished, so he's not really had a shot, and I'm 4-0 up, but in the end, he beat me 5-4, and I think, you know, when it goes 4-1, 4-2, I had a chance, missed, it goes 4-3, 4-all, I had a chance in decider, but, you know, mentally I'm on the back foot. I think you've got to really get on that front foot and really get, you know, powering through.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different. I mean, I can't really comment. I mean, without being bigger, you know, my standards are a little bit above this.
Yeah.
So I think it is different where, you know, you're missing balls and, you know, they will punish you.
I think you need the same tools, though, don't you? Whether you're going to get 2 visits to the table or 1 visit to the table, you need them same tools, don't you? You know, to deal with the pressure and to deal with being behind and all that. It's difficult.
It's a weird game, but, you know, I love the game as well, and you know, I will continue playing.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I look forward to seeing you down here again. Yeah.
A good game here.
Yeah.
I think I need to put my hours in a little bit first because I don't think there's anyone around here that would play. But you know, I might give someone a bit of start. There might be someone, you know, up there, but hopefully we'll have a good game.
Yeah. Definitely look forward to that.
But I'll leave you with that because I'm going to go and have a gin and tonic.
Yeah.
And that's
Leave
all
some
for tonight.
Leave some gin for me though.
I'll try, mate. Don't you worry. Have a good one.
Cheers, Sam.
Done me quarter.
Yes, Roger, it is belief in your own ability, but also you can be really good and be playing against somebody that's equally as good, and it just doesn't run your way, and then belief in your ability, you've got to take it to the next level. So 12-6, what are we playing to? 15. So you would think Ryan needs to take the next 4 out of the next 5. He'll probably look back on this game and rue a few of the misses because he's definitely a better player than what he showed in the early frames. He's playing well now. And it gets to a point. Oh, it's just run on 1/4 inch too far. He's shaking his head, he can't believe it. Just 1/4 inch too far. And I don't think he's got a shot on that. Yeah. Just not running through him at all. So he slightly underhit that. I think he was trying to like come off the cushion, double it across to cover the pocket. Slightly underhit it.
Can I just give a big shout out to Jack Eggingbottom? He's an absolute chopper. But, you know, there it is.
Thanks for that, Sam. So, I mean, he's not happy with that shot, but he has got a shot, but it's a difficult one. And he's made it well. Yeah, that was a lovely shot. It's perfect on the last red. Just needs to find the gap. And we're at 12-7. So there's quite a few in club tonight. Let's have a quick count out, a rough count at one. About 30. Very good players in. Did I mention that I was knocked out in the first round of the last man standing because the table rolled off? Did I mention that? I'll mention it again. If that hadn't happened, I'd probably won this. Even with the players in here tonight, I think I might have won it. So, left in the competition, I think we got I think we've got Lonnie. Sam Hurst is left in. Who else is left in? Danny Byrne. I think there's must be 6 or 7 left in. Some very good players. No. I'm talking about the table down the far end, near the fire exit. That's what we're playing the last man standing on. It's not this table. This table's perfect. It's that other one. I'll sort it out later. Good evening, Rhino. How are you, mate? Hope you're resting them legs. Been playing FIFA all afternoon. You'll be tired out, won't you, after all that running round playing FIFA?
Chppendale's having a party, bring your pram in your Atari.
Well, that's a nice shot. He didn't have much gap to play for there, and he played that perfect. I think there is still a gap to get that red behind the yellow, but it's very tight. You'd want to be right behind it. He's going for it. Oh, he's found it. He's found it. That's a nice shot. Not sure if that ball passes into the corner. Should I say that ball? He's playing as if it does pass. He's looking at it now. Yeah, it must pass through. He's found the gap nice. He just needs to get nice position on this black now. Screw behind it, play into the top middle. Yeah, he's loosened up now. He's playing well now. So that's another one back. 12-8, and we got a game on. Stewie! Watching. Excuse me. Trying to beckon someone near the bar to get me a beer. I'm dehydrated here. Yeah, he does seem. Yes, Sarah, he does seem to have settled in. He still plays it. You can tell he's a good player, but like that last shot, he does tend to play the odd lazy shot now and again. I don't even think it's pressure. I just think it's just a tiny bit So he's left himself a long yellow here. Try and drag it round the back of the black. Thanks, Anton. Yeah, he had to force that a little bit. It's not just come off for him, but Red's still got a bit to do here. That's a nice shot. Use yellow to stop the red, stop the white. He's got a nice angle to come up for the red, probably into the top middle, I would say. But if he gets into an area, he's got options. It's a good job he put a bit aside on that one, yeah. So he's in perfect position. I don't know where the black goes. The black goes into the middle, the bottom middle. Does it go in the bottom corner? It's close if it does. Not sure. So we're not sure if this passes. Can't really see from here, but we'll soon find out, won't we? Screwed that back. I don't think he needed to, but he's still alright. Yeah. And give himself some space for the next top. Yeah. I think he wanted to be an extra inch further than that. He's pretty straight, but because he wanted to be straight on the last red. I think he can screw it and miss the jaw and just come off the cushion. He didn't want to be that high on the last red. It does look different, yeah. I don't think he can. I think he's got too much angle. I think he needs to play for this area here. Oh, that's a great shot. Great shot. Oh, he's on a roll now. He's on a roll now. He's really found his rhythm now. Yeah. Yeah, he's won the last 3, or is it 3? Definitely 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 in a row. And he's really relaxing into it now. That one. I'll figure out how to do all this one day. What we got here? Hi, Paul Goodall. How are you doing? Yeah. No. Paul. I think there's some confusion, Paul. It's not the match table that runs off. It's the bottom table where we're playing the last man standing. It's not the match table at all. So let me clear that up. But I'll sort the other one out a bit later on tonight. It's half a turn on each leg, it'll be bang on. So. Yeah. Oh, he's just tied one of his reds up there. He won't be happy with that. He's still That was a nice shot. That red next to yellow definitely don't go anywhere. I think it might pot up to the top right hand as we look at it. But you need to get on it perfect, really. Tough on yellows. Tough on yellows at this point. We definitely want to be reds, but oh, it's overhit that slightly.
Alright, Chip.
Did it roll off? Chip. So, Chip's just opened up his bad red there inadvertently. So they are all on now. It's just like we were talking about with Sam earlier. It's that mental game. You know, when things aren't quite going your way, you're not playing your best. You need to be able to knuckle down and dig in. He just put that black safe as well. Although he can get it out with this shot. Just screw into it. Hopefully hit it half ball and leave himself a shot on one of these other reds. I think you can see that word. You can see both of them. Can you? Definitely see the top one. Evening, Paul. How are you doing? So, oh, you're playing Chip at Brighton Street. So he's standing for Callum. Fine. Did you get through? Did you get through? I've been complaining about my roll-off.
Sorry?
I've been complaining about my roll-off. That's a nice shot. Just good try. So he's pulled another one back.
It's another pullback. And we've got a game on our hands, Dan. Good atmosphere in the club tonight.
Yeah, and some very good players in as well. Some real talent there tonight. So we got a game now. It looked like Chip was going to run away with it, but
what was it? 12-6.
12-6. So he's won the last 5. I said he needs to win the next 4 out of 5 really to make a go of it, and he's won 4 out of 4. So he's settling in. I'm looking at him now. He's looking really confident. Like he's pumped up. Like he's looking like the man that can do it. But
to be fair, even when things weren't going his way, his head never really went down.
No.
A little bit disappointed at times, but
yeah,
that's a good break from Jay.
It was feeling. I think he felt a little bit of pressure. Unusual place. Probably never been here before. But he felt a little bit of pressure at the start, but he settled in really nice, and he's pulled his frames back lovely. So now Chip
surprises me a little bit, that first shot.
He needs to refocus. He's obviously going. He's seen the finish and he's going for it. He's
yeah,
given
but
himself
he
a kick up the arse.
hasn't played it like he wanted to. I think he was trying to run into the yellow.
No, he's fine.
And a decent recovery shot
yeah,
there.
he's fine.
Jay doesn't seem fazed by any sort of pressure either, so got 2 solid players.
So,
well, on the surface they look cool and calm, but you don't know what's going on underneath.
Yeah. He's getting
It's
straight
been a good
down.
quality game, Dan.
Yeah,
It's been a very good quality.
Very good, yeah. It's been a great game. He's getting straight down his shots. He's just playing him. He's like a man after his business now.
Drop this in, red in the middle, and he's got the black. Probably gonna.
He's a little bit straighter on this than he might
I think if he just runs it through, he can drop it and the black into the corner.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be pushing the boat out and trying to get on the black in the middle. For me, this is just a drop-in shot. Run through maybe an inch and straight on the black in the corner. And I'm looking straight down his cue action. And he has played it. Yep, he's cheated the angle a little bit there. It's a good shot. He cued that gun barrel straight.
So was that a great dish? So what a time to come back. Oh no, wrong one. How'd you get that off? How'd you get that off? There's plenty of banter going on in club, I love it.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
So we got 13-12, 13-10.
Got a very noisy crowd in between the frames, but while the players on the shots, there's total respect from both sets of fans, which is exactly what we like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very
Unlike some matches I could mention that have happened down here.
Oh yeah, there's been a bit of that in there, but it's difficult to control people when they've had about 10 pints, isn't it?
Yes.
They do what they want to do, don't they?
So I was telling my earlier co-commentator Dan, Charlie, when he was commentating with me, we've got 3 middle-aged people at the bar who've come down for Gin Club. the two guys and the woman. You see them sat at the bar.
Yes.
Sort of quite middle class, and
refined,
they're quite
characters.
refined, and they're sat there drinking the gin and tonics right next to them, all the lot chanting away. I think they're loving it.
They're laughing. They are laughing. Yeah.
But if you see the guy with the grey hair just looking towards our way now, in the middle of them too.
Yes.
He was the official British Army war photographer at the Falklands.
Yeah, that's something in it. That's something. It's something he'll never forget them images, will he?
No.
And a lot of people won't forget them images. It's a tough time, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
And to think they're trying to half of the country want to give that. Well, I won't get into that.
Let's not be political. Back to the game. Back to the game. Are the scores updated? Yes. Ryan's on yellows, and he's got a sniff.
Oh, that didn't come out quite well for him.
It didn't, but he was trusting to look a little bit. He knew he was running into balls.
It was a very difficult finish.
He left himself a nice little angle, but he's covered up the other yellow, which I don't think it passes the reds. Can't tell from where we are.
Yeah, it's just another lazy shot from him, but he's not finished too bad there actually. That's not the worst place to finish. I don't think Chip really has a pot here. He can. I don't really see what he can do. He can probably. He can probably double that over the pocket if he wants. Yeah, that's not a bad shot either. It's just. I don't see there was a really good shot there for him.
A little containing shot there. Nothing wrong with that. Obviously his main concern is the yellow that's surrounded by the reds, which he put there himself.
Ash says, is that the bus driver whistling? Bus driver. He plays Blackball, doesn't he? West Yorkshire. Plays with Nathan. He used to play with Nathan in West Yorkshire Blackball team.
Oh, I don't know.
Bus driver, yeah. No, I don't know him, so I couldn't tell you.
We used to have a team of bus drivers. Well, one of them was a bus driver, and some worked at the bus company. Going back in the day, Anton. Not the Anton Edwards that we know and love, or Anton Newsom, a different Anton. And he run a team from the Savile Hotel just down the corner, and the bus depot is across the road. Now, one evening, a very good team. They drew players in from all over the place. One evening they were stuck for transport.
It's a good shot.
And so Anton nipped round to the depot and brought back a single decker, and took them to the pool match on a single decker.
That's dedication, isn't it? You wouldn't get that now. You wouldn't get that now.
You wouldn't be allowed to do it these days, would you?
No, you'd get sacked probably on the spot.
So again, Jay's relying on the fact that Ryan has this very bad yellow down the table. There's nothing obvious.
Yeah, I feel he needs to get this yellow out now, and play a good safety at the same time. He can thin off it and come off two cushions and behind the yellow next to the bottom left, bottom right is
slightly wrong. He's leaving a finish.
If he catches a jaw, oh no, he's not going for it. He doesn't like it.
Don't like that, Dan. I'd have taken a chance here. I'd have probably gone for the pot. Then it's got this yellow over the middle, and just chance getting into that other yellow or the red and just bumping it out. But
yeah,
I think Jay's got a finish on here.
He did have the options, but what he has done is left that yellow in the mix, and he's left that yellow. There's a stumbling block in that yellow. It's stopping him from potting that red next to it. Well, I don't know, actually it does pot that red, doesn't it?
They all go. Tell you what, Dan, I won't want to have to play either of these two guys.
No, solid, aren't they? Solid.
And he's in position, eh?
Yeah.
Just wondering whether he's thinking about playing the red in off the yellow in the middle.
I think I'll just top through, take the red on the blue spot next, drag it back.
I was wondering if you played it in off the yellow, it opens an extra bag up for the black.
Yeah, I don't think he needs it.
I don't think he needs it. It's just there if he wants it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
So we'll see what he does.
It's all about position. He wants to be in exactly that same position with the white, I feel, to get a nice black.
Do you know what? I wouldn't play the shot I've just called.
Just drop it in.
He's got a really good angle on this red now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well.
Yeah. But getting a white where you can get your hand on the table and
you want to leave this black as straight as possible.
That's a lovely shot. That's a nice shot. Yeah, that's a very nice finish. From losing 4 in a row to taking the last 2 in good style. He's really kicked in. He gave himself a kick up the arse about 15 minutes ago, and he's really kicked in. So he's on the hill.
And Jay's just left the arena.
Yep. So the last man standing table. What have we got down there now? Who's playing down there? Is that with the cue in his hand?
I don't know. I presume they've sorted it out amongst themselves.
It's Sam Burns, one of them. Sam Hurst, I should say, and.
Just had a word with one of the visiting fans sat next to me, Dan, and they've come all the way from Barnsley tonight.
Yeah, we've had a few up from Barnsley, haven't we?
Yeah, a very hotbed of pool down there. Well, most of South Yorkshire, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think all of Yorkshire actually is a hotbed of pool. You know, compared to the rest of the country, I think we're a very good. The county's very good standard, isn't it?
Absolutely.
A lot of top players have come from Yorkshire. Dan Mack, one of them. No, actually, I'm from Cornwall, aren't I?
You don't know where you're from, Dan.
No, I've been here more than I've been in Cornwall. So, am I a Yorkshireman now? I don't know.
No.
Tell me on text.
We don't let you be a Yorkshireman for a good 30 years.
I was in Cornwall for 20 years.
Well, even if we fast track it, Dan, you're still likely to be dead before you're a Yorkshireman.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a lot quicker than it working the other way around, I'll tell you. I've been to Cornwall many, many times, and there's a feeling that they'll take your money, but they don't really want you there.
No, they hate Northerners with a passion. When I go down there with a little bit of me Yorkshire twang, what I have now, they look at me, you know, look me up and down, as if I'm like some sort of a chameleon, you know. Yeah, so I've seen it.
We're into the business end of the night now, and it's sudden death for Ryan if he makes a mess of these. So, Reds have got a small stranglehold on the frame, you could say. Jay's looking at covering this bottom pocket, and that's pulled up. He hasn't hit that right. I'm not sure if Ryan can get round the back of those two yellows on the red to make a finish. Or if he wants to bump it out. Oh, that's loose. I think he's tried to go into the red on the rail. Missed his target by 6 inches or so. Hit the middle bag. Still not straightforward for Jay, but safe to say he's probably in the driving seat now. This is the key shot. I think the problem here is, apart from it being a tough opening shot, he's played it well. I think he was hoping to nibble the yellow out a little bit. I don't know, but he's got a great safety shot coming up. Might be one of those situations where Ryan wasn't really expected to get back to the table. And when you do, you can be very dangerous when you weren't expecting to get back, and that's when you were expecting the game to be over. Not sure he's got a lot on. Presume the red doesn't go down the rail, otherwise he'd have probably taken it by now. If he's gone for the double in off the yellow, he's missed that by quite a way. Now Jay's a chance. Bit of work to do. Jay's looking very focused. Not sure what his plans are, but it's obviously the awkward ball at the top. Has he got an angle to play from yellow to yellow? It's just landed wrong side. You can take the yellow on the rail on now, obviously, but oh, I might be wrong. The camera's deceiving me. He has got an angle. Puts him clear favourite. isn't there. Fairly sure the red isn't double, it'll double kiss. Can't really see a safety shot on. And is it one of those situations where you think, I'll just have a go at something crazy? Maybe they double into the top corner or something. Not sure what he's looking at here. I think it must be the safety. Clip the red off, leave the white down in the corner. If he gets it, it's good, but it's not easy. And under pressure, that was a great shot. And Jay's just called total, confirming to us that he is snookered. That's a decent result. First inspection, all I can see here is a very awkward plant. Ryan's puffing his cheeks out. He knows he's up against it now. He's wishing there was an easier shot than this plant. I don't think there is. Don't blame me for taking his time. I think he's made his mind up. Still shaking his head. It's not going to get any easier. And now I think he's looking at where he could put the white. Should he choose to play safe? So a screw back shot it is. He didn't look happy with it. I presume Jay can see the top yellow. It's certainly better to see it off the rail. Oh, maybe you can't. That surprises me. You'd have at least wanted to take the pocket. Now this red in the corner. I can't tell if he's got an angle, a useful angle, to get on his bad red. It may be too thin. I don't think he can hold for it, so he'll probably try and play into it. Can't really tell from where I'm sat, and the camera angle is not always correct. Another one to ponder. I suppose in desperation, if there's absolutely nothing on, he could leave the Chinese snooker. I know it's not going to help him a great deal, but it might hinder Jay potting the yellow and getting perfect on the second yellow. He's just had a quick look to see if he could play into the angle of the jaw and come behind the red, but he can't. So is he trying to snooker Jay on the easy yellow? Not sure he's achieved that. If he has though, it's a clever little shot. Pressure on this shot for Jay because he's going to leave a double and an easy red. That is a long way off that. So far off it, he didn't leave the double. Now then, Ryan. Again, he's wishing there was an easier shot than the long plant. I think he's got to resign himself that there isn't. It's the only shot he's eyed up so far, and I can't see another one. And he's down.
White ball, white ball.
So for the last 3 shots at match, I've joined Jason.
Yes, it's Paul been here all night actually.
Absolutely, yeah. Just couldn't be bothered. But
so how do you think the match has gone so far, Paul?
Absolutely no idea, mate.
Very good.
Yeah,
I've there from Paul.
I've been away for a while, but now I've returned and Chippy's on a black for the match. Just try to compose himself.
I think he's about to decompose Ryan.
We shall see. Depends if there's an elbow. There's no elbow. So I think it's safe to say that
the Morley lads are happy with that result.
Yeah, Morley lads are going home happy. I don't think they're going home yet because they're still stood there looking at Molly behind the bar. Well, shall we try and get a couple of words with Chippy before he disappears, or?
I'll send him over for you, Paul, if you like.
Yeah, good luck. Is that what you're saying to me?
I'll send him over.
So we're just going to get a couple of words with Chippy on the way through. See what he's got to say for himself after that. Chippy, I've got to say, I've only just got back into the club, so I only saw your last 3 balls, but you potted them well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how do you feel you've gone tonight, mate?
I haven't played bad, if I'm honest with you, but fuck it, it's hard work.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. It's hard work. My brakes let me down. I didn't really put a lot on brakes, but And he let me off a few in first early frames to go 4-0 up. And he's always up against it then, 4-0. But
yeah. Overall, you've not done overly bad.
No. And Shannon Matthews.
Unfortunately, the commentary box is about to get a little bit explicit because Strang is here with Chippy, and that's always a recipe for disaster. So, guys and girls,
quality venue.
Thank you very much for joining us, and Chippy, much appreciated, mate, and hopefully we'll see you playing again soon, pal.
Okay, buddy. See you, mate.
So that's it for us, guys.